to embarrass myself here.
Why'd you execute? Oh, why'd you go? All right, here we go. So this is really our first V gameplay, official V gameplay here outside of Japan.
It is.
Here we go.
I'm going to leave all the commentary to you and Carlo so I can concentrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, good. You're going to concentrate. So right off the bat, you're going to see the way that V plays is different from Dante and Nero. Really, the idea was we wanted to separate the portion that you protect and the portion that attacks. So he has, as you can see here, Griffin, who is his approximation of a long-range attack, and Shadow here, who's his approximation of a melee attack. And so they would be the same buttons on the controller that you would expect to use for Nero and Dante's guns and swords, respectively. V uses these two familiars to attack for the most part. He's got one other we'll show in a little bit. And looks like Matt's already taken damage.
I did, yeah. I was not paying attention to what was going on.
There you go.
There we go.
And you can, but you have to go in for the last attack there and finish him off with V, as you can see.
Yeah.
And so V uses this cane to finish off the enemies. Once they've gotten to what we call, in the game terminology, it's called stalemate. And as you can see there, when you lock onto the enemy and they're in stalemate, their health meter turns orange there.
That's pretty cool.
All right, he's pulling out Nightmare. Nightmare is essentially his double trigger. You're going to pull the double trigger when you have enough bars there, and you'll be able to call out Nightmare. And Nightmare is going to automatically attack the enemies, but you can also control him yourself if you do what's called promotion. It's a skill that you can unlock, and you can ride him.
Oh, yes. Look at that. It's interesting, isn't it, with V as well? Like, I think it's quite a cool contrast compared to, like, Nero Dante, because obviously he's as an individual not as strong as Nero Dante, but then obviously has help of all these amazing animals that can obviously help him to kind of be more flexible and have a bit of a different way of playing. I guess it makes the game experience.
He's got a very different play style.
Exactly.
Which is cool.
And that, exactly, you're very right. And very much the design is very based on that, because he's not part demon like Dante and Nero. Because he's human. The idea is, all right, well, we don't want him to appear as kind of beefy and strong as Dante and Nero. And he should be a little more fragile, because that should also help the player kind of understand that, okay, this is the portion that I need to protect, because he does look a little more fragile.
It's true.
Matt pulling out the book there. By pulling out the book when you have enemies around, you charge up your double trigger gauge even faster. Well, you can charge it up while you're reading the book, I should say. You see, cool. V, he can't run like a superhuman, but he can ride on Shadow like this to do his traversal and run a lot faster, traverse a lot faster than he would be able to otherwise.
I wish my cat at home was this useful.
I love a comment.
And I have no idea. I guess Matt just wanted to show that off. Okay, that's cool.
Carlo knows his shit,
right,
yeah. Has to.
Pulling in Nightmare again. And if you've played Devil May Cry 1, you may recognize a lot of the moves that Shadow and Griffin do. And even Nightmare. Matt, one thing you might want to try, if you get a couple different enemies into stalemate at the same time, is you can combo his kind of final strike there. So you can really raise your style meter there if you have a couple different enemies in stalemate, and you can kind of basically just mash the circle button or the B button on the Xbox controller if you want, and if you combo it right, then you'll transport from one enemy to the next and kill them in succession, and that can get you some really big style points. This time, all right, he's used promotion to get on top of Nightmare. Hopefully the game doesn't bug out.
The wrong way.
And when he's on top of Nightmare like that, he can actually control Nightmare, as opposed to letting the AI control him. Also, you'll kind of notice that V has his cane stuck in Nightmare when he's doing that. The idea there is that if his cane's in Nightmare, that's when Nightmare can finish off opponents.
No, Matt. Cool fun fact. You probably didn't know this, but I met V like last Friday, and
oh, cool.
Yeah. We had a catch up. It's pretty cool. I mean, he looks very much like the game as well, I must say. So you can't miss him.
Nice.
So same,
nice.
But really nice guy. And I think, you know, I met most of the team now from different characters, and they're all generally really nice people. So I think that makes a massive difference as well. You know, they're really like humble, genuine, nice guys, and I think just it's cool kind of keep in touch with all of them. So there might be some other cool things we might do in the future. But yeah, they're a good group of people. And yeah,
that's awesome.
Nice guy.
You were saying that you're going to be at that show in Milan. Is anyone else going to be there? Or is it just
yeah,
gonna be you?
I think it's just going to be me, unless someone else wants to join. But I'm flying over there for 4 days just to make sure that, yeah, I'm going to be doing signings, just be there, taking pictures, chatting to people who have got questions, and just being available really for anything they want to know. Capcom's going to be there as well, so should be quite fun. Really good just to kind of, yeah, be available. So there's a whole bunch of people already booked on. And we want to give away some merch as well. So anyone who's in Milan wants to get some free merch, we're going to be giving some stuff away. So do come down and grab some while it's there.
I've only been to Milan once before, but it is an awesome city.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on. It's good for business. There's, you know, there's a lot of cool conventions there, and it's just, yeah, and it's quite easy. It's small compared to London. It's, you know, you can't get lost that much as long as you I've got your phone on you. But yeah, it'll be really good. So I can't wait. So yeah, 8th till the 12th of March. We'll be there, so good fun.
And Matt, have you done the Devil Trigger Shadow and Devil Trigger?
Yes, I have.
Griffin moves at all. So if you hold in, it'd be on the PlayStation controller, it'd be L2, and on the Xbox controller, it would be left bumper. You can hold that in, and you can hit either the melee button or the range button, and depending on whether you're holding that and which button you're hitting, the AI it'll power up Shadow or Griffin, and it'll kind of control them with the AI momentarily. But that only happens if you have at least one bar on your Devil Trigger meter. Nice.
Oh. Griffin's firing off all the shots.
Mato-san, だいぶ V 練習したのか?
Iso-san says he thinks it looks like you did a little bit of practicing with V, huh?
I could have probably done with a bit more time, but yeah, I've not got it to a triple S yet. I'm gonna have to try harder. I need to put more
でもちゃん
effort in.
とね、チャージしながらもう一方の魔獣で攻撃できてる気がするけど。
Yeah, one of the big things, one of the kind of hard things to do, and it looks like you're doing it, is charging, holding the button for one of the familiars while attacking with the other one. And by doing that, by always kind of having one of the familiars charge there, you can pull off the charge attack, you know, by holding in square or triangle for a couple seconds and letting go. Those are just pretty powerful moves for both those guys.
Doing a bit of a live stream right now again, right here in the Capcom office.
Yep, Capcom Entertainment Europe, baby.
Playing this amazing game, as you can see. We'll have this featured. Beautiful. Very cool.
Alright, give me the real stuff. Alright, here we go. I'll try and group them up. Can I get a hedgehog? Yeah, we go, a hedgehog. I love that move.
このエリアはうまくマッチングすると、そうですね。一緒にネロと合流して戦えるかもしれない場所です。
And one thing that you guys really haven't a chance to see, and partly because this is an old ROM, is that this is one of the areas where you can actually have the cameo system kick in. And you can match with someone, if you're playing as V, someone that'll come in playing as Nero, or vice versa. If you're playing as Nero in this one, V can come in.
There we go, like you said, comboing the kills. That's what it was. I'll take that.
Nice, triple S. Nightmare wrecking everything.
Beautiful.
This is so hectic.
Manic. Sweaty hands.
So you said you met the the scan model for V?
Yes.
What's he like?
Cool guy. His name's Owen. So cool guy. Generally, quite like that. So quite composed, quite relaxed, laid back. But yeah, I totally tell his facial expressions are exactly like how he is in real life. So it was kind of cool to be.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Like, oh.
Yeah, he really is. He really is he very is similar to V in that respect. And actually, V's voice actors are also very similar to V, interestingly enough.
Yeah. I think it's interesting how, I mean, obviously, I guess I don't know how much of that was prepped, because obviously you didn't really meet as much before we kind of got together, but just based more on the sort of a look and the feel of, you know, the experience. But, you know, in terms of the personalities, it does match quite well, I think. You know, Nero is a bit more, you know, a bit more out there, slightly cheeky. I'm a bit cheeky sometimes, you know. I like to say what I think, so I don't mind if I offend someone, kind of thing.
I respect it. I definitely respect it.
Yeah. And D is a bit more, you know, he's a bit more sort of laid back, composed, and it does reflect quite well. Dante as well is quite similar to myself as well, so which is quite cool. But yeah,
Very cool.
Good team. But guys, I'm probably gonna have to head in a second, just because I've got a few other things.
Busy man.
Busy day today, yeah. So I'm gonna head out. But it was a real pleasure coming down. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for joining us. It's been awesome to have you on the show.
Real pleasure, and yeah, stay in touch. I'll be putting up some more on my socials. The plug here, Carlo Baker.
I will tweet out your Instagram on the Twitter, the DMC Twitter. Yeah,
and amazing. Any other questions, I'll make sure I respond to, and then get your guys' input as well. So it'd be good to kind of have a conversation for the next week or so before it comes up. So yeah, it'd be good.
Cool.
Looking forward.
Nice, Carlo. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. Cheers.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Ooh. You got any other tips for me, Matt? Have I missed out anything yet?
Any tips for me for V?
Yeah, for V. I've had less time with V than I have Dante.
まあもうチャージ結構大きい。
マキさんはうまく使えてるんだけど、シャドウ、ウニみたいにトゲトゲになる攻撃ね。あれは、何ボタンなんや。Y ボタンか。そう。Y ボタンのチャージ技なんだ。あれがね、敵をひるます能力がすごく高くて、攻撃範囲も広いんで、シャドウのため技をうまく使って回していくと、最初は使いやすいかなと。
Yeah, you're doing a great job, man. I mean, the big thing, like I was saying earlier, is being able to kind of use your thumb to hold in one of the, either whether it's the X or Y button, holding in one of them, and then attacking with the other one at the same time. And you're doing that. You're doing that. That works really well with Shadow, because Shadow, his attack when you do that charge attack is this thing where he does, it's like a hedgehog essentially. I think it's called hedgehog actually.
Yes. And
all these different spikes kind of shoot out of him, right?
Yep.
That is really great as an area and effect attack, and also it helps to knock enemies back. So that's a good one to use. You're doing a good job so far, man. And you know, for anybody that is kind of overwhelmed by the idea of having to potentially control multiple familiars at the same time, as I was saying before, you can do the double trigger by holding in L2. Oh, you did it just now.
That was just,
And now you'll see that one of the familiars, whichever one that you selected, whichever button you hit, is going to be controlled by the AI for a certain amount of time and be powered up. So then you can kind of focus on using the other one to attack. Nice. Have we done Royal Fork yet?
Yes, we have. I'll try and set up another one. Ooh, I need more Devil Trigger. They need to attack more. I haven't got time for the book.
Oh, that's right. Royal Fork is one that takes Devil Trigger games.
Yeah.
That's true. Royal Fork is this special attack you can do with Beast. Here it is, boom, with Beast Cane. And if you have multiple enemies in stalemate, when you use that, it takes a little bit of meter, but you can kill multiple enemies all at the same time, simultaneously. And it's also the only cane attack that you can do where it will take away a little bit of damage to enemies that aren't. There you go. Yep, did it again.
このステージ、この戦闘見て結構厳しいんで分かると思うんですけどね、V 手に入れというか V を使い始めたらデルトリガーゲージなるべく早く増やしてあげた方がいいかなと。
Another thing is, this is pretty early in the game, so you haven't really gotten a whole lot of chance to raise your Devil Trigger gauge yet, but it's a great idea when you're playing this V to raise that gauge so that you have more, increase that gauge to say, so that you have more of a chance to use all of the attacks that use the gauge.
Oh, one I haven't used yet is his the skewer. I haven't used skewer yet. I forgot about that. So I'll see if I can get Shadow back. It's the one where he pierces them. Is he going to do it? Alright, so this should kill him.
Do it.
Bosh.
There you go, boom.
Try again. Oh yeah. Come on, Shadow. Finish him with Skewer. And you can stand on it if I don't mess it up, which I did.
なるほど。
I tried.
Trying to stand on top. Now here's something. What happens is you'll notice that Griffin here, he's in orb state right now. What happens is Griffin's taking enough damage
Yep.
where, and now he's been revived. But where once either Griffin or Shadow have taken enough damage, they can't attack. They're in that orb state, and so in order to get them out of that orb state and so that they can attack again, you can just wait a certain amount of time, or if you want to hurry it up, you can get close to them. And when you're close to them, that'll help them
I've
revive
seen
you.
him kind of
quick.
like stroke the orb before when they're kind of like trying to revive. He'll kind of like almost like do this. Like if it's just they're in their orb form. They're kind of his pets, aren't they?
そうね。
Those are just like some of those details, man, that our artists, our animators, a lot of that stuff, like we didn't initially plan on putting it in the game. You know, it's like there's deadlines that we have to hit, there's schedules we have to hit, there's only so much money that we have to make
No,
the game.
I understand, yeah.
But the animators, like especially the animators and the modelers, all those guys, they want to make sure they make something that is really going to make the fans happy, and so they do their best to they work. Sometimes they'll work overtime or whatever, just so that they can put in these little touches, you know. And I love that. It's those little touches that I think really make Japanese games sing.
What's that say? The rise and fall of Spencer. Is that like a Bionic Commando reference?
Is it? Is it a Bionic Commando reference? Was there a Spencer? I feel like there was a Spencer in Resident Evil too. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm
I don't
expecting
know.
to see your name here in the credits, but there isn't. Okay.
Is my name up there really?
No, unfortunately not. Garcia.
Garcia. Yeah, the environment artists having fun with all the different stuff that we create here, man.
It's the attention to detail, man.
Oh, no, man.
Alright, we're going to get a bunch of roots up here to try and stop me from taking out this giant red orb. I'm trying to think if there's any Griffin attacks I've not used yet. He's got the back forward one, which kind of puts down like that electric thing, yeah. And crunch. Right, I have yet to take this one out without it kind of like drying up. I've still yet to actually do it.
Alright.
Shadow, attack faster. Nah, I'm not doing it. That's going to dry up. No, come on, hit it again. Yes! Alright, finally.
Oh, alright, there you go. You got him, man.
That was literally
Nice.
the last second. That's the first time I've done that. Alright, see if I can find any of these secret orbs like Gabriel found. Is there any around here? Can you give me any tips? There isn't, is there? This is way too easy to
I
get
don't know,
to.
man.
This is way too easy to get to, so there can't be. Alright, I'm going to try it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
The great thing is we'll have...
Nope. Alright, fine. I'm not much of a treasure hunter, sorry.
The great thing is now we'll definitely have people that once they get the game, they're gonna show us. They're gonna tweet at us, you know. Like, look, Matt, I found the orbs.
Yeah, oh yeah, there will. There probably was some back there. I was just standing in the wrong place. There's a statue here. I wonder. To be honest, I don't actually know where any of the orbs are in this level. Alright, someone better is going to have to try that. I'm definitely not getting a fast clear bonus. Alright, skip.
Alright, here we go.
I'm pressing start. Why is it not skipping? Skip! There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, I had to wait for that bit.
Alright. Now, I think this is the first time you see these D'Angelo enemies in the game.
Okay.
Nightmare making short work of them.
あ、もしネロ行ってない
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Get him!
あ、いるか。いる
Why is he angling it up? There we go.
Tearing them to pieces with both of them. Nice job.
I was not ready for that. It's the big boss, man.
You were not ready, man.
I was definitely not.
And this is one of those areas that, with the cameo system, you can actually have Nero playing with you. So you can see Nero's here. When you're not connected online, this is one of the areas where Nero will be controlled by AI. So it's not just you.
No, you don't.
Nice, and because you're controlling them, see, you're able to take out that enemy no problem.
It's got that kill power.
Yep, got the kill power.
No, I didn't get the last hit. Alright, got it anyway. Headshot gets so much bigger when you upgrade it. I abuse Headshot just because it works so well. I'm going to upgrade Shadow, put him into his... Have I got enough? I ain't got enough trigger. Alright, go.
So we'll use both your familiars to do our... Looks like Griffin has plenty of health. Shadow's a little lower on health, but he's doing alright. Nice, and you notice when he called in Nightmare there, that restored the health for both Shadow and Griffin. So that's one thing that you can do if you're in a pinch. And Shadow and Griffin have both been taken down. They're both in their outer states. You really have no way to attack. If you have double turkey gauge, then you can call Nightmare in, and then they will automatically revive.
これロムバージョン古いやつやからネロがあんまりちゃんと戦ってくれてないね。
Yeah, there you go. He's on top of the Shadow there. You can do that. One thing to note for this particular version of the game, again, because this is an old version of the game, Nero hasn't been a whole lot of help to Matt. And in the retail version of the game, I think he's going to be a little stronger.
Okay, that's good to know. Aim it right.
Trying to take him out with Nightmare there. Not happening. Boom.
His taunt was a cough.
His taunt was a cough.
Alright, come on, Nero, do something. I'm leaving this one to you. He is doing damage. Alright.
ネロがもうだって銃しか撃ってないもんね。
Yeah, you can tell, like the AI, like Nero's just kind of shooting. That's all he's doing. So really not the best version of the ROM here.
Alright, I've upgraded them. They're going to kill him for me. Let's go, boys.
Nice.
これも相当やりごたえありますよね。最初でレックワスト。
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty decent, pretty long fight here.
Let's finish it.
And here we go. Boom. That's the end. Nice. There you go, dude. You did it.
I got there. I got triple S once, somehow. I think it was more by luck than actual skill. I've skipped.
There you go.
Skip.
You don't want to spoil anything.
No, yeah. I skipped it. S? I still got an S. Can we confirm that? Just to confirm it.
Look at that. For you, man.
There we go. Yeah, so like I know it didn't look I did, yeah.